right, so let's go to the other team. I'd like to start this part of this episode with a song.
I will join the same. Even as a City fan.
This is for the entertainment of the
Yes,
people.
yes. No.
I feel like we should talk about
It's not glory.
Bournemouth and the
It's
like.
not glory.
Like,
The song is simple. As he dey pain them, he
He
go
go
dey
dey
sweet
sweet
us.
us.
As he dey sweet us, he go dey pain them. Oh yeah, Jurgen Klopp FC. Your team lost
Woefully.
woefully.
no, it wasn't woeful.
It was
Woefully.
terrible.
You guys haven't won this season.
And then how they claim that they will compete with Man
You
City.
guys haven't won this season.
It's a disaster of a football club.
9 points and you have
You spend all your money getting jerseys instead of actually training and learning how to play football.
Honestly, right now the Reds are seeing red.
live.
You don't read though,
So
mama.
we are having
No. So my first question
enjoy
is
this
this.
moment.
Who showed up? Thank you. So who showed up on Monday night? Van Dike or Van Dijk? Who showed up?
None of the above.
Who showed up on Friday on,
Me and
on
Momo
Monday
are
night?
angry.
Oh, I think the person that showed up was the guy who came for entertainment. He wanted to get like a front seat view
And he did.
of the game.
And he did.
So you know how like an advert, how brands do adverts where you are part of the game, like you are in the game, but you're actually just watching. That's what it was for him. He came to have like a real reality experience of the game. It was good. It was good. I think he did well.
Good.
So it was Van Dijk.
Woo!
So Van Dijk came for the game.
Venus.
Venus Dike.
Whatever you guys are saying, I
Not your
accept.
turn yet. Not your turn
Blame
yet. Not your turn yet. Venus Dike came for the game.
Venus.
Boogie, what happened to?
No, but before you go on, I'm going to say this, right? And I was happy. Okay, no, wrong. For a while, I've been complaining about Van Dijk refusing to do his duties on the pitch.
Yeah.
And people thought I was hating on him.
He often pushes other people.
He sends everybody there except himself. And when they say he's like the best, I'm like, I don't agree. Because as much as your job is to organize, there are times when you also have to get involved. And that's why Milner was pissed at him. You know, so I like people to speak about
it was
it.
pissed first half, second half, because it happened on different.
Like, why? I mean, now everybody's gone. You're the only person left. Do something. Don't have this amazing pose. You're not Sabinus.
So I think Van Dijk's biggest issue is he doesn't take risks.
At all.
He doesn't take risks. I don't know if it's maybe the whole thing on social media, the jokes and everything. I don't know if they get into his head when people say Van Dijk never gets dribbled. I don't know if he's following.
He got dribbled at least 3 times.
Yes. No,
when he tried, he got it. When he tried, he collected.
For some reason, it's still a running joke that he doesn't get dribbled. I feel like it's getting to his head, and most times he just puts his hand behind his back and looks like a defender, but doesn't actually defend anything.
Yeah.
Then apart from that, I need to apologize to Man U and Man U fans. Because I never gave them a chance.
We'll take it.
Like, I never gave them a chance in
take
that
it.
game. I saw a walloping of like maybe Liverpool beating them like 3-4.
We all captain Salah. We thought it was going to be
We all
4
did
goals.
actually. We all did.
Yeah,
Four
and
goals.
he ended the game in Martinez's pocket with his keys and everything.
So I know you're expecting to say something, but I'm going to give you props. This was Liverpool's first loss in 2022. At home.
Yes, at home. Away. No, away. The
It
first
was
away
away.
loss.
Oh,
The first away loss.
First away.
First away loss.
We can't lose at all.
That's actually mad. That's like
So to give you props,
that's mad.
this was your first away loss in 2022, and I know it feels painful. I know it feels. I can feel the heat and the vibe coming from your end. So
No, for me.
it's still not your turn yet.
Hold on.
Not your turn yet. Not your turn yet.
Can I just speak on this loss issue?
Feel free.
I think that people don't understand how great City is of a club.
We're not talking
Especially
about
with
City right
It's
now.
his turn, not your turn.
The ability, people say, so Liverpool have like a lot of good records in the Premier League. The problem is that none of them amounts to any trophies.
Yes.
Pep still has all of the league titles. Still has all the important records. So they've lost only 1 game, but he still lost the league. They've only considered 1 goal in 10 matches. He still lost the league. You still lose. What are you keeping those records for? I think they're just terrible on their part. They should do better.
Are you ready?
You are mad. Allow me. You are very mad. Are you mad? How can you be allowing this kind of rubbish on the show? Like, if you don't speak English. I don't understand.
It's allowed.
Sorry, bro. You are mad. Idiot.
Let me tell you.
But to be honest, I mean that match. I'm not talking as a Liverpool fan.
Fair.
It was a horrible match, but I don't think we played as badly as everybody's saying we did. Like, I think we had the most chances in that game.
Did you though?
Yeah,
Because
we did. We had more shots on targets. We had more chances. You guys had that's why I was telling you the other time. I can count the number of times that you guys actually shot at the keeper. So it was just a case of the major problem that happened in that game was the midfield, and it was so bad. It was so bad. Like I was screaming like, "What is this? What is this midfield?" Injuries caused it, yes, but I blame the coach.
We can't say injuries. Don't
No.
forget. A few seconds ago, we
No
said
injuries.
no.
That's why I
injury
said
issues.
I blame the coach because
Okay.
I mean, for you not to have signed midfield, and people keep saying Liverpool have midfield options, and I will analyze it for you. We do not. Let me analyze it for you.
I agree with him.
Let me tell you. I will
No,
tell you
but
why I
let him
think
go
so.
on.
I agree with him.
Our strongest two midfield options, Fabio and Thiago.
Okay.
After those two, the other guys are
How old is Fabio?
Fabio is 31 or 32.
Is he up to?
Yeah.
He's Bernardo
So-
Silva set now. How is he 31, 32?
I think he's about that age. Actually.
Fabio is 30 or 31. So those are the two players. The others are French players and old players that are not efficient again.
So you have
Who are the
you
other
have
options?
Henderson.
Would you take Henderson in your team? No. Then there's Milner.
You have Milner.
Milner has no business
Let him go
playing
on.
in the Premier League again. There's Keita that plays one match and goes for 7 days off. And comes back, plays 2 matches and goes we can't
Some
rely
people
on
have
him.
jobs that they do that and they
Wait,
escape.
now I'm trying to analyze something. Would you take Keita in your team?
Go on.
No, but answer.
Would you?
Let him go. Let him
No,
I have to
answer
respond.
now.
I have a proper response. Let him finish.
There's
And then you
Keita.
have Elliot.
There's Elliot. He's a young player. We just got him. He's still trying to find his feet.
No,
and
he
all
just
those
got
stuff.
him.
Let him go.
I
Let
think
him
he's
go. Let
there
him go on.
2 seasons. But he's a young player. Like it's there
Fair.
for.
Go on.
But hold on, but if we say he's a young player, let's not forget we talk about
Sergio Gomez.
Sergio Gomez, and we said can he vote? Can he?
Yeah.
Sergio Gomez.
Yes.
Man City's left.
Man City left back.
Can your
New
player
left
vote?
back, but he's
Can you all
supporting
vote?
someone, not like he's.
No, there's no.
He's
No,
expected
there's no support. There's no
Cancelo
support.
is your main left back now. It's there to
Cancelo is a
support
makeshift left back.
Let's
Go
forget
on.
that.
Go on.
And then there's this Carvalho that
There's
was just bought.
there's Curtis Jones.
There's Curtis Jones.
Yes.
My point is, if you want to challenge, like every team that has challenged, you need a
How
proper.
many players do you
Chill
just lose?
now.
Five,
You need
five.
a proper. At least let me count 3 players that I know that are the regular
5 minus the
starters.
3 that played though.
I can't count the 3 guys that I can say these are the Liverpool starters in
I
midfield
can
that
count
are
them.
good enough.
I can't count them.
Mention the 3 for me.
No, but hold on. Before you go on, there was this conversation that was muted, and I think it happened last season as well. So it has
Yeah.
come up again. How about we move Trent away from the right back into the
Put in
midfield,
midfield.
where he has done it before? He has thrived in that midfield. Maybe not as the holding person, but part of the midfield 3. How about that move, and then you buy
Go-
right back?
right
this
Or you
season?
push Gomez
I
there.
actually think it would do very well. I think it would do very well because it gets to cut out too much at the back, but not as bad as people also say. I mean, I can count how many goals that
Should
gets
you not just play
conceded.
7?
But
Over-
yeah, you have
yeah,
to,
that-
because you have
that
to also
side.
consider
Yeah.
the offensive side of Trent. It's very useful to
It is.
the crossing.
Yeah,
It
right,
is.
So
the
you move him to
crossing
the
and all those
middle,
stuff.
you miss out.
It means
On
he's crossing to the keeper. That's because those
But you
crossbar
need
passes-
him on the wing to
But he
cross
has a
in.
range of passes. That's one thing I like about him. He can go up. He can go he can lay it up. If he's in the center, he lays it up to Salah, and I think that connection will be mad. And I'm tired of seeing Liverpool doing crosses and inshallah. Maybe that will even eliminate
But
that.
it's been a Liverpool game for a bit.
Yeah, I know, but I said I'm tired. It's because we don't have a proper midfield. There's nobody that will move the
So-
ball. And that is what killed that game. If we had a proper Fabio, Thiago, and maybe one of Anderson or whoever it is, we win that match and we win it easily.
I doubt, but
We
let's
will.
go on. I doubt. Let's not take away. Let's
Yeah.
go. We've dwelt on Liverpool's woes. Let's not take away the brilliance.
Let's talk about
Eric
that's what I want
Ten
to
Hag.
speak.
Let's talk about the brilliance of Eric Ten Hag in this game particularly. Not necessarily in terms of the season. I'm saying in this particular game because what it was is Liverpool are fond of setting traps. Liverpool wants the ball. Oh, they'll come and meet your keeper at his doorstep. If you notice, every time they rushed the here, he went over. Second ball, the contest, and we are back in the middle again, rather than.
Because we had no midfield.
So isn't that if the coach sees that suddenly
Yeah.
isn't that give the coach some preps if not for anything.
To be honest, if you ask me, I didn't see anything special that Man
No.
did.
When
Except
they ask you, when they
But
ask you,
I'll give you your credit.
No.
The only credit
No.
is you had the best buys. I feel like you guys had like I didn't know before, but that match just showed that you had important players like the Martinez, the Varane.
Malacia was a proper beast.
I didn't see any technical power.
I was gonna say
like it was just the players.
My
that
response is
basically
the team who wanted the game won it. That's the joke.
Isn't that what a derby is?
I don't judge. Yes, I don't judge Ten Hag on that game.
But isn't that what a derby
yes,
is?
it's a good thing. I'm not saying the coach is great for that game.
Because
I'm
I didn't see any.
I'm sorry, I'm not giving him that credit.
So let me ask.
entirely.
He didn't outplay Liverpool.
No.
Let me ask Boogie. Would you have started Ronaldo?
So now the thing is, we're talking about in retrospect.
In retrospect,
that's
yeah.
the problem now.
because
We've seen that it went well without Ronaldo.
Yeah.
If you had asked me the same question, if Man
Before
U
the
lost 2-0, and you asked me the same question, I would have been, if they had started Ronaldo, things would have gone differently. Me, my one takeaway from that game is maintain that back four.
Yeah, exactly. You have no business.
You have no business playing Shaw.
Maguire
You have no business playing Maguire. Maguire can wait for maybe like Carabao
FA
Cup.
Cup.
No, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, friendly.
Would there not be games where Martinez will get bullied?
When we get to that game, we'll cross
Nah,
it.
I don't think that guy
Height-wise.
gets.
Because
no.
In this past two games, 3 games.
Van Dijk is going to. If
No,
he
hold
gets
on.
games, Van Dijk will run him down. Haaland will run him down.
Hold on.
The strikers that will run him down.
Hold on.
Maxim and not on the
Hold on.
likes.
Even
Hold
Nunes
on.
would have run him
Have we had this battle of Martinez versus Haaland before? Yes. Haven't they?
So I don't consider
Borussia, Ajax.
I don't consider
Absolutely
Ike
yes.
a problem, to be honest. That guy is strong. He has
Absolutely
a
He's
will.
a beast. He's a beast.
But we'll still chop it.
He's
though.
about
chop
to
it
meet the
sometimes.
Viking.
He will
No,
still
No,
chop
you
it.
chop it
I actually
sometimes,
think
for sure.
Well, let me ask. Second goal, was that an offside? Yes, no.
Oh
It
my
was
God! Let me speak about this. I'll say this and I'll say this one time, right? And I say this everywhere. VAR. No, it's not my question. VAR
Scrap.
is a political tool. I say it on Twitter every day and I'll say it on video. That tool was created to manipulate games. It has a duty to do the right thing,
Yeah.
but it's
they can
also,
use it.
you can also use it. The day they will convince me VAR works is the day when they want to check a VAR decision. They would draw that line at two areas. The microsecond the ball leaves the player's feet,
Yeah.
and where the player
Is
receiving.
at that point.
The minute they can show me those lines exactly, then I believe you. Until they do that, nah. Because
you just see
you
them
can show me
draw
this one here, because you're measuring to the nose at this point.
Yeah.
But here you're just saying me
They're
they
not
kick the ball.
measuring.
Show me the microsecond here and here.
I mean,
And
that
then
looked
just-
offside
It
to
was
me.
two
And it's not
offside.
because
Come
I'm a
on.
Liverpool
It was
player.
two
Like,
offside.
It was clear.
It was
I've
bloody
seen
offside.
worse, like,
It was bloody
I get
offside.
caught up at that.
So, just why I brought it up is I wanted to make sure that we establish the fact that 3 points are in the bag.
Yeah, sure.
Offside.
Come on, but you won, man. You guys are
Yeah,
amazing.
no,
I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud
I'm
of you.
also
Played
proud of
well.
you.
No, I don't think people have won their games. People have won. I don't think
But
people
I've
have
not
won their
won
games.
football
His
this
time is
season.
coming.
People have-
They've not won football this season.
But I mean, I'm not worried, to be
They
honest.
invested all
I'm
his
not
win on
worried.
a community charity shield.
And you said it
But
actually.
I have one trophy already. I'm not worried, to be honest. I feel
Sam,
like
we said that trophy doesn't matter.
No, it
we
matters,
agreed.
it matters.
No,
we said we
It's
agreed.
the most important trophy
I
for
feel
the
like
year.
once
It
my
matters.
players are back, I'm back to my winning. But I just worry for Liverpool and not buying. Like, you can't want to keep competing. And that is the difference between Liverpool and Man City. That's why Man City has won the league over us by 1 point in 2 seasons. Because
We've won 4 times. You've won
after
one.
our first 11, you almost cannot even point to one person on the bench to say, oh, if this guy leaves,
So let me
or
ask
this
you-
guy is tired,
let me
or
ask
this
you a
guy is not
favorite
playing
question.
well.
Oxlade,
There's
Chamberlain.
nobody.
Let me ask you a favorite question, Sam.
I will buy. You will buy it. Like, that's it. You can't compete with that kind
Sam,
that kind of team. And we're even trying.
Transfer window ends in a couple of days.
Give me Coutinho. I've already said this
Oh
thing.
my
No,
God.
but a realistic buy at this
Cut.
point.
Okay, a realistic buy.
Yes.
Has to be midfield, Abi.
Midfielder, yes.
Jude Bellingham.
You
I
don't,
don't know why.
you don't have his money, my friend.
What do you
Stop
mean we don't have
that.
the money? If they want to invest in it,
You
they'll buy
don't
it.
have that
It's
money.
a
Expensive at the
no-brainer.
moment. You can wait for him for. I
If
think
you wait for a season
wait, I
or
think
two.
almost
If
season. Then
you
he's
put the money
available.
on the table, it goes.
Would you
Like, don't
pay
have that
100? Would you
money.
pay 120 million
That's the
for
only
him?
player I see that fits
Would
that
you pay
Liverpool.
Would you pay
120
120?
million?
Yes, I
Right
would.
now?
Yes, I would. To get him. Because we need him.
You won't take
We don't
Fred
have any
from
midfielder.
Man U.
You will take Fred.
McFred.
Fred is available. McFred is
We don't need a
available.
ball boy. We have ball boys already.
McFred is available. But let me also say this.
Yeah.
In the light of this, so Casemiro is into Man U.
That's a good one.
I know that
Anthony. There's Anthony.
Boogie is pained, like Boogie is really pained, like. But
I think it would affect you though.
Congrats and you're welcome.
Get there.
Was it too early?
No, I think it was the right time for him.
I also think.
I don't agree, Shabo.
I think one more season actually.
So give Chouameni a season to blend into the league.
So the reason I think they're fine with Kamavinga right now. Among the new guys, Kamavinga is the anchor right now, not Chouameni. And Kamavinga has had big game experience from last season.
Yes.
He proved that as in
It's okay.
he's good.
It's okay.
I feel like it was the money.
So let's come back to this discussion.
Like next season,
No, let's come back to this
Casemiro
discussion.
becomes 30
Hold
million
on.
or something.
Sam, let's come back to this discussion. Kamavinga, how old is Kamavinga?
Now should be 20. He was 19 last season, so approaching
How
20.
old is Elliot?
Elliot is 20.
So what are we saying?
But the Premier League is not the same thing as La Liga now. You
What
can't compare.
are you-
It's not the same.
Stop that!
No, the quality of the league.
Kamavinga
You
did
would
well,
agree it's not the
excelled
same.
in the
The
Champions
quality
League.
Against Man City.
In
Who's
the
Man
Champions
City?
League against Chelsea.
The one that beats
Against
every
Chelsea.
season.
Against Man City. What are we saying?
Chelsea,
Kamavinga
City and Liverpool.
at 19.
So if they gave you Kamavinga and Elliot, who would you pick?
That's not the point. The
So
point
quality-
is
Who has
It's not like
performed?
saying-
I'll pick who has
it's not like
performed.
saying
I'll
Messi
pick who
will-
has performed.
Exactly. But the quality of player, that's what I'm saying. It's not like
But you
saying
have a
19-year-old
19-year-old.
Messi and 19-year-old Kamavinga, and you're saying,
But you
they
have
are
a
the same age.
19-year-old.
The skills are different.
It's fine.
The skills are different. I'm talking about the player, not about the age. If Elliot had performed, Carvalho, I was begging for Carvalho in that game.
How is
Carvalho
Carvalho?
is 20, going to 21.
So if Carvalho doesn't perform,
And he played well. I'm not
age
saying
is
he's
no
not
longer your
whatever.
problem,
I'm
then.
saying in that match, even if he had Fabinho, Thiago, and Carvalho, I will be okay with it. It's about performance for me, not age. Do you get? Like you could be young, but if you're playing,
said
you would
Elliot
also
was too
see
young.
it.
It's fine.
Maybe
It's fine.
immature.
Don't
It's
worry.
fine. It's
Maybe
fine. It's
immature.
fine.
We
It's
get
fine.
your.
It's
We
fine.
get
It's
your.
fine.
We
But
get
I
your.
need to get to that.
Drink water.
There's no water here. Producer, give me water. All right, thank you guys. This episode of FCX. Please feel free to subscribe, like, comment, share. Don't go make your own show. We'll not watch it. Thank you.